reliable as a player as the Spirit have in their group of forwards this year, the overager out of Windsor, Ontario. Elliot Arnett gloves this down. This is the captain, Bedkowski, in for the attack. Wheeled around by Graydon Jones off the wall. Igor Barabanov's going to hop all over this one. Take a man to the net. And a good save there by Bennett. How about a welcome to the hockey game there? You got Saginaw's second leading scorer in on a partial breakaway. And here's Cole Zurawski. A shot that ramps up a stick and can't be angled in with possession by Crawford. So the puck stays in the neutral zone for a little while longer. Just about 4 minutes gone here in the first period. Seen some high-quality scoring chances, some great saves, and one goal post so far. Puck ripped around by James Go. Knocked down by Carson Harmer. Can't hang on to it. Cole Zurawski lost it to Harmer. Given up to Gervais. Over the line, the drop pass behind his own back. Harmer throws it in front. Glances off the defenseman and the goaltender, Bennett. This one is cleared up and out. And the bouncer will be caught up to by Saginaw's Jones. Two red sweaters all over him. The puck knocked down by Gervais. 272nd game in the Ontario Hockey League. Only Cole Koski to beat on the all-time list at 302. Here comes Carson Harmer. Spun back on through. Gervais in the slot. Nice move, but a bouncing puck wouldn't lay down for him. Pierce Bowie up to Zurawski. This one flipped up high. It's into the equipment of Xander Valeris. Backhanded pass around is there for Levi Harper. Left something important behind, though. Here's DeLille. The elder brother, Tristan, back in behind the offensive goal now. Pass partially cut off by Cloutier. Banks shifting. Sharp angle try. Fought off by Shurigan. Gervais got to navigate the backside of the Spirit net. Greenberg from a flat angle throws it back through the goal mouth and out the other side. This is Sikora. Up at the top of the zone. Sikora faked the drop off. Just inside the line. Uses the wall to get past Levi Harper. Sikora back up to John Banks. Now in a backhanded pass over to Greenberg. Guided back down on and off the tape of Zurawski. Closed off there by Xander Valeris. And Jacob Cloutier's in a little bit of trouble, but he does. Gets coming up during the first intermission. Always exciting to have those folks in the building. As we got a stop in front there by Stepan. Russian Junior League coming over here to the OHL. It has been a consistent process, getting better and better as time goes on. The athletic gifts on display. Puck out of the corner now for the attack. Up at the point, John Banks drops it off. This is Greenberg. Away from Satan and a spinning shot. Shurigan run into there. Here's Bowie getting involved. Knocking shoulders there with Josh Glavin, who's got to be careful of the stick positioning right now. Bowie tries to spin off of him. Ends up in the boards for the moment. 4 Spirit sweaters for a split second down below the goal line. As Miroslav Satan tries to carry this one back out. Gets a stick under the hands and pokes things back into the attack end. It's there for Graydon Jones. Pass up looking for Hanrahan. Can't find him. Tristan DeLille. This one stolen by Saginaw. Sema lowers the shoulder. Gets inside on Bedkowski. Sema down to the goal line. Elliot Arnett cuts him off. Back up to the point. Jones walks. Slides for go. Shot tipped on its way and deflected to the corner by Pierce Bowie. The attack come back the other direction. Tristan DeLille. Points in each of the 13 games he's played here this year. 4-0 sound. Third in the OHL in points with 19 coming into this game. Back out to the neutral zone. This puck goes, and it's Elliot Arnett to pick things up. This one ramped back in by Pierce Bowie. Graydon Jones, look out, that puck rolled up on him. Gets it back, though, after the forecheck of Cole Zurawski. Jones up, Klepov in stride. Lost the puck. Picked up by James Go, and this one will be taken away, though, by Noah Roberts. Floater back out at center. Go has Ray on him. Harper for Sema. Spins around, receives the pass. Can he spin past Rogers? Not with the puck, but he's able to jam it back around. Nobody home on the far side, though. So Pierce Bowie leaving it back here for Noah Roberts. Up the near side, Zurawski. Run into by Xander Valeris. This pass, look out, turned over. Here's DeLille into the circle. And time of the year when things are early, but the building blocks. The performances are getting better and better as time goes on. Again, 31 saves last night, including 13 of them in the third period. 2 shorthanded breakaways that very well could have skewed the game a different direction. Graydon Jones, the intercept in the neutral zone. Approaching the final 3 minutes of the first period. No score thanks to Trenton Bennett and Stepan Shurigan. Rogers rims this around. Graydon Jones has his pocket picked by Zurawski. Back in with DeLille. Zurawski, the drop pass. Bowie, back over. Zurawski, let's start from period 3 last night. And the attack take advantage of the broken play back in their own end. Well, there's a fifth goal of the season. Give him 12 points in 13 games. And Walter, you said it. He was taking a physical punishment on a couple of hits from Max DeLille on that shift. Saginaw's got their beeline, Trombley Electric, light the lamp, go. Barabanov and Go will pick up the assists as Saginaw finds the 1-0 lead. Klepov trying to pursue this puck out at center. David Betkowski back in from center red. Takes a bounce off the stanchion. Klepov trying to guide it there for Barabanov. Elliot Arnett takes it away. And the attack blue liner will back into the offensive end. Carson Harmer back for Go. Down into the circle. Kluche, the shot off the goal post. Stays in play though. Harmer for Go. This one dropped just at the line. Harmer back for Harper. Point shot blocked on its way. Bennett makes the save. Kluche getting a rough ride in front right now. A couple of cross checks from Elliot Arnett. Now a chance the other way. This is Zurawski, shouldered there by Levi Harper. Puck to the corner. Things opening up here. James Go for Harper. Finding Kluche, or not finding Kluche, the puck in his skates. Braden Rogers to get things out of danger for the attack. Cole Zurawski cut off at the line. Laid offside. So James Go put that off his skate. Zhilkin knocks it down. Little trouble at the line for the Spirit. Zhilkin keeps it alive. For Barabanov on the far wall. Zhilkin from the goal line. A little friendly fire as that glanced off the skate of Rogers. But a save made by Bennett. And he's got another one off the draw. Got back to Zurawski. Rolling puck into the corner. Blake Barnes knocks down Pierce Bowie, but he's right back up to his skates and the puck to the point. Greenberg for Banks. The quick shot blocker saved through traffic. Rebound off the outside of the cage. Zurawski for Bowie. Tied up by Sebastian Gervais. One hand on the stick. Blake Barnes comes over to help. This one taken by Tristan DeLille. Greenberg stops and shoots through traffic. Stopped again by 6.5 to go in the second. Crawford back in front. Spirit left some red in front of the net. Here comes Sema back the other way. Wants the drop off for Hanrahan. Trying to go back in front for Sema. Couldn't do it. Sema's got it in his skates. Can he get a shot off? Hanrahan lifts one and a save made by Bennett. Taken the other way by Zurawski. Hayden Barnes back to pick this up in the Spirit end. He's got Bowie on him. Takes the check. Stays with the puck. This one glances up and off the glass. Sema couldn't push things out to center. Barch is on this. A log jam just inside the Spirit blue line, and it does finally come back out to Braden Rogers in front of Bennett. First save that Trenton Bennett's had to make in quite some time here on that short try from Ryan Hanrahan. Not a lot on it, but a good scoring chance. Here comes Sema. Poked at the line. Saginaw still onside. Hanrahan with some room. Throws it up. Here's a chance for Barch. The shot, and Bennett makes the save. Rebound is loose, high into the air and into the circle. Taken away by Tristan DeLille. Back the other way. We've got a whistle off the boards. This is Nancy. Just inside the line. Greenberg walks and shoots, and that's into the glove. A stump. An effort to get that steal back in for Kaprowski, or for Trenton Bennett, who's got his skate all the way off on the bench right now. Greenberg for Sikora. Greenberg again. Zurawski. Bennett would like to enter the game with another goal than when he left. There's the shot off the leg of Gervais. Crawford back in behind the net as the Owen Sound power play navigates its last 15 seconds. Valera.
Bennett's dash one.
Chance off the draw. Betkowski. For Arnett. Lost the puck. Jacob Kluche trying to steal. Trying to draw a penalty. He's going to. Thought we would see something similar there, but it's a 4-against-3 power play here for Owen Sound for the next minute and 5. And here comes John Banks trying to take advantage. The shot goes off a leg, pinballing towards the net. Shuriken, well, he had it in his glove for a second. He just said, here you go, Sebastian Gervais. There's a chance now. Bowie, poke check there by Xander Valeris. Cole Zurawski tries to pull back. Zurawski for Pierce Bowie. Zurawski again with Gervais in front of him. Bowie the one-timer. That one turned out by Shuriken. He's been busy in this game. That's not going to change here in the third period. Pierce Bowie for John Banks. 35 left at the 4-against-3. 118 on the Saginaw penalty kill. Zurawski over. Banks has room. Opens a lane. Takes a shot, and that one off the shaft of Shuriken's stick. Puck to the boards. Tristan DeLille tries to pull this one out. Josh Glavin locking up there with John Banks, who goes down. Pops back up. This is DeLille. Back behind the net, then Zurawski. Walks the line, pushes over, takes the shot, turned out by Shurigan. Banks again. Kluche and Arnett will be out in a moment. Banks to the circle, one-timer. Zurawski, that one worn by Valeris. They keep the puck in and just throw it there. Getting a little extra attention on the bench from Saginaw's athletic therapist, but look out, a chance in front of the net. Great save by Shurigan after DeLille was given a gift. Back up the board, Satan. Muscles this one out to center. Saginaw hits the line with 3. Harmer, the quick release. Blocker save Bennett. Puck to the corner. DeLille one-hands this ahead for Zurawski. Hit by Barch. Braden Jones steals and Bowie goes sliding. Just lifts this back into the attack end, and Liam Storch got in behind everybody. Beats out any chance at an icing. Noah Roberts one-hands it up the wall. Bowie settles it down and flips it in. Shurigan out of his net to play it. Puck there for James Go, and now Igor Barabanov. Approaching the midway point of the third period. That puck a little too high in the... Sema walks in, off the cuff of the glove there, and a rebound chance stopped by Bennett as well. And Sema the mid-slot. You're absolutely right. 9.5 to go in the third. Pierce Bowie's able to spin this puck out to center. James Go spins and finds Graydon Jones. Gervais going to beat out what would have been an icing. There was some confusion and yelling. Harmer said he jammed it in. Doesn't matter. As Kluche's got it. 2 already tonight. Pushed off the puck. Pierce Bowie looking for Zurawski. Jones steals. Back ahead. It's just angled in by Gervais. Elliot Arnett back behind the Owen Sound goal. Zurawski. It'll bounce over the skate of Harmer. Trying to keep it in. Tristan DeLille one-on-one against James Go. A sweeping shot. It's kicked out by Shurigan. Out of the corner, Harmer. There for Jacob Kluche. Carson Harmer again at center. Ice from 5 in white. Good battles between those two all game long. This is picked up by Barch and moved to Satan. Then Sema out of his skates, just able to ramp it in. Miroslav Satan for Ryan Hanrahan. Barch at the blue line to Glavin. Takes a shot, that gets blocked. A rebound off Glavin's skates. There to Bowie. Zurawski has Glavin beaten 2-on-1, looking to go over to DeLille, and that goes under his stick. Back in front, kicked out by Barch. Ryan Hanrahan up to the air. Glove down by Sema. Satan is there. They'll chasing here as Banks gets in ahead of Saginaw's Gervais. Inside 4 minutes left. Banks for Tristan DeLille. Chipped into the offensive end. Glavin there for Saginaw. Carson Harmer off the boards, but not out. Kept in by Greenberg. Zurawski down to the goal line. Bowie up high, Greenberg. 3.5 to go, and a point shot. Puck off the draw, goes to the boards. The Attack have not lost 3 in a row this year. They don't want to start tonight. Greenberg into the circle. Sikora on the rising shot, hits the glass. Takes a strange bounce. Turnaround chance there by Bowie. Goes wide out the other way. Sikora slips this one back up to Greenberg. Turned, and that was almost read well by Harmer. Back to the corner. Bowie underneath Crawford. Hassled there by Gervais. This is Sikora, taken away by Saginaw's Gervais. Looking for the empty net. That's just pushed wide. And so icing. Dead even at 50%, 10 of 20 going into that one. Bowie pulls it out. This is Greenberg. Zurawski off a skate. Bowie there. That one just tied up at the last second by Harmer. Kluche tripped up in the neutral zone. He's drawn a penalty. This one thrown off a skate towards the empty net. It wouldn't take the turn. Harmer just at the goal line. He wants to feed Kluche. And there it is.